everyone, this is Jamila from Love Mila. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My channel is about things that are beautiful in my life, and one of the things that I love to talk about is sewing and fashion. So today I wanted to talk about some patterns that have sleeves that are not set-in sleeves. Particularly, we are going to be talking about raglan sleeves today. Okay, so story time. So when I began my sewing journey, I have a good friend. She's still a good friend, that was starting to sew, and I thought it was so cool. And I was just like, oh, that's awesome. That's something I wanted to get into as well. And a few months later, I started my sewing journey, and I checked in with her and said, how is it going? And she really stopped. And I said, well, what happened? And she said, it's the sleeves. I just hate these sleeves. I have such a hard time putting them in. And I said, oh, okay, wow. And the more I got into my sewing journey, I realized how many different types of sleeves that there are. And so I wanted to make this video for those who are beginners and are having trouble with set-in sleeves, or maybe you're not a beginner and you just really don't like set-in sleeves, but it's something that you're working on to get better at. But in the meantime, you want to sew something that's really nice. There are tons of patterns with different types of sleeves, so you don't have to necessarily worry about set-in sleeves. You definitely don't want to stop sewing because of set-in sleeves. So I'm going to be talking about some raglan sleeve patterns that I have. First up, so there are tons of loungewear sets with raglan sleeves. And so I could put a few on the screen. And a lot of those are like, loungewear, sleepwear, that kind of thing, t-shirts. In fact, Brother Norris, I think, just came out with one. This is 2025, like early spring 2025, where Simplicity just dropped. And I think his t-shirts are indeed raglan sleeve, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll have to put that up because I don't have his pattern yet. And then he has a past pattern, men's wear. Is another t-shirt, like 3/4 length shirt or maybe long sleeve, and it's a raglan sleeve. Now I do have that, and I'll put it up as well because y'all, my sewing room is still nowhere near together. Like, it's not the business at all. And if you look at my previous video on the life update, you'll see why, but it's just not together. So I don't have all of my patterns physically to show you right now. So if I can, I will edit them in and put them on the screen. Okay. All right. So second, what I do have is this McCall's. Let's see, the number is 7486. And I bought this for my husband. Really nice fitted sweatshirt, and it has raglan sleeves. It has some color blocking on the sides, really nice. And you're gonna see a ton of hoodies and things like that with the raglan sleeve. So basically what the raglan sleeve is the front that is connected to the sleeve, and then inversely the back is also connected to the sleeve. And so you have a straight stitch that you do here instead of trying to fit the sleeve cap and ease it into the part that it's supposed to go in. So it's that easing part that sometimes gets on people's nerves and puckering and things like that. It's just having to ease a larger part into a smaller part that could be difficult sometimes. But raglan sleeves take care of all of that because it's really just a straight line. So it's really easy to do. Next, I have also some sportswear, some active wear. This I actually have cut out. It's been cut out for a little while, but it is Mimi G's 96, Simplicity 9687. And this is actually her top here is a raglan sleeve. And then what she has over it, I think, is a dolman sleeve. But I'm going to try to do another video on the different types of sleeves. So you have like raglan, we'll talk about today. Might have another video on the dolman sleeve, drop sleeve, things like that. So anyway, this really cute hoodie, pocket, just really nice active wear pattern. Next, this is a shirt, a little more dressy. So if you, and it's a tunic, well, I guess you can wear it as a dress. She has it as a dress as well. So nothing is stopping you. You can have different types of patterns with this raglan sleeve. It's not just loungewear. And there's some nice varieties, and all of this is raglan sleeve for a little more professional look, or, you know, different types of fabrics and things like that. I think this is super cute. And again, raglan is nice for color blocking as well. So it's one of my favorite things to do. And I have another pattern that I bought and I really want to get on because it's a button down with raglan sleeves. It's McCall's, and I'll try to put it up there. And it's still available. Just saw it on the Simplicity website, and I do have it again. It's around here somewhere in a tote or a box or something like that. But I want to get on that. If you're just want a nice button down but don't want to do those sleeves, then they have a raglan sleeve option for you. And next, and I think this might be the last one, we have this Simplicity. It is a jiffy pattern, which means it's easy to cut, easy to sew. Jiffies are great for beginners in general. Just big, usually big pattern pieces. And even if you do know how to sew, then it's called jiffy because you can sew it up in a jiffy. It's really easy. And this nice dress, and it has raglan sleeves here. So those are the 6 patterns that I have that have raglan sleeves that you can start working on today. You don't have to have satin sleeves discourage you from your sewing journey. I guess I might as well do what you're working on. So right now, this is February, early February, and I am working on an Ellie & Mac pattern, PDF pattern. This is called the Duke jacket. So I'm making this for my son, and it's going okay. It has a lining, which is not my forte at all. I did add a piping, which I really like. It came out nicely. This is my first time having piping. It's a little military jacket. The lining, like I said, is okay. This part is nice. I am struggling on this part of the lining. It didn't, I'm gonna have to unpick it and redo it and try to figure out because it's not laying quite right. So, yeah, kind of hung up on that. Hopefully I won't have to scrap it, but hopefully I don't, because everything else came out really nicely. Anyway, hope to finish this up soon. I only have to fix this part of the lining and then press, top stitch all the way around, and then add the buttons and buttonholes, and then I'm done. All right. Next, I am working on a Butterick vintage pattern. I don't have it with me, again, sorry, but I have to make a muslin of it. So this is my muslin. It has all of these tucks, and so that's why all of this is pinned like this. And so I'm making this mock-up. Hopefully I'm able to finish it for our convention at the end of February. If not, it's not a big deal, but I really want to be able to do this for myself. So hopefully, in between the sleepless nights with the newborn, it will get done. Yes, so anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. So before I sign off on this video, I just wanted to show a few more patterns to show some variety. We have tops, dresses in knit and woven, and even this cool outerwear coat that's very popular, all with the easy to sew raglan sleeves. So hopefully you get the gist. These are just a few patterns with raglan sleeves, so you don't have to be discouraged by not having the perfect satin sleeve. You can still sew because there are so many different types of sleeves that are rather easy to sew. I hope that you find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite pattern is with raglan sleeve, or what your favorite sleeve type is. It'll be fun to read that in the comments. Again, my name is Jamila with Love Mila. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.